You used to be able to change your mind. You used to say, I was wrong, and that felt like growing up. Now, doing that publicly feels like losing, like handing someone a weapon. Not because the stakes got higher, not because you became less intelligent, because somewhere online, changing your mind became the same thing as being wrong. And being wrong is now a permanent record. Here is what the platform actually rewards. Not the most accurate take, the most consistent one. The algorithm doesn't want you to grow. It wants you to stay on brand. Think about how this works. You post something, it performs. People follow you for that specific take. The platform files you under that category. For example, let's talk about the creator apology cycle. Think about the last time a big creator changed their opinion on something. What happened in the comments? Half of the audience cheered. The other half said, I can't trust them anymore. Not because the new opinion was wrong, because the audience had subscribed to the old one. The creator didn't change their mind. They broke a contract. One the algorithm made them sign without them realizing. You don't lose your ability to think. You are slowly trained out of your willingness to say it. The people who never change their takes grow faster. The algorithm reads certainty as authority. The platform is financially invested in you, never changing your mind. Here's what platforms never say out loud. Nuisance doesn't perform. A take that says this is complicated gets 12 likes. A take that says this is completely wrong gets 12,000. For example, the political echo chamber. Pick any political topic, any side. The people who get the most reach are not the most accurate. They are most certain. The person who says, actually, it's more complicated than that. The algorithm starves them. Not because the analysis is wrong, because uncertainty doesn't make people click. And here's what this creates. Changing your mind looks like flipping. Saying, I am not sure, looks like having nothing to say. Holding a complicated position looks like having no position. You aren't more certain than you used to be. You have been trained to perform it or stay silent. Think about the last time you genuinely changed your mind. Not quietly to yourself, publicly. How did it feel right before you said it? For most people, that moment feels like standing at the edge of something. Not because the new position is wrong, because your opinion became your brand. And brands don't pivot. You don't lose your ability to think. You are slowly trained out of your willingness to say it. And you have been living inside that training, calling it your beliefs. The most dangerous outcome isn't that you stop changing your mind. It's that you stop noticing you have stopped. You are real, the rigidity was not. I am not telling you to air every half formed thought. I am asking something smaller. When did your opinion stop being yours and start being what your audience expects from you? There's a difference between a position you have arrived at and a position you are now expected to hold. One came from thinking, the other came from following. You didn't choose your certainty, you were trained into it. And now you defend it like it was yours all the long. Next week, the identity the platform builds for you. Same architecture, different target.